Hello my cosmic besties and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to take a look at the energies which are coming towards us in the month of April, and I'll be going through each of the 12 zodiac signs and as always the timestamp would be given in the description down below. So yeah, you can just skip ahead to your reading unless you want to hear me babble on for a while, which I'm going to. If you do, great. If you don't, that's okay as well. So definitely I would suggest that you look into your sun, moon and rising to get a whole idea of the energies which are coming towards you. And again, before I begin, I would just like to add that these are not predictions, okay? But I don't use the term predictions because I feel predictions sort of keep you boxed in to a particular energy, right? And that is not what we are doing here. We don't believe in boxing ourselves in. We don't believe in staying within the box, and we don't believe that there is just one particular path, because I believe that we always have multiple choices, and it's how we use the energies that are flowing towards us. That is how the outcome is going to be like. That is what the outcome is going to be. So again, these are not predictions, these are mere guidance. Use them as you like. So yeah, with that, let's get into your reading. Hello my dear Aries, sun, moon and rising. Oh my god, what a month ahead for you. And before I begin, I really love how my ring light is almost forming a heart here at the center of this reading. Love synchronicities like this. Okay, so for you, I have the star board. Love that. I have anxiety, growth, and flow. Love that. Okay, this is the flow card. Yeah. And I have Seven of Swords reversed. I have the Eight of Cups for you, and I have the Ten of Wands. So what it's telling me, my dear Aries, sun, moon and rising, is that the month of April is a very significant month for you. Oh, and first of all, my dear Aries sons, I wish you all a very happy birthday, and I wish you all the success and happiness in the world. Keep shining, my dear Aries sons. Okay, so getting back into your reading. So you have the Seven of Swords reverse, the Eight of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. So what it's telling me is that maybe up until this point you were stuck at a place, you were in a place which, yes, was comfortable, but it was also, it's like you had to make a decision. It was comfortable, but then you had to make a decision, and you had to decide which is the direction which you want to go in, which is the direction which you would like to pursue. And because of that, it was causing a lot of anxiety in your mind. And in the month of April, I see you gaining clarity over that. Okay, like maybe there is some sort of communication which is happening. You are talking to someone, or divine communication is happening, and things just become so much clearer for you. The anxiety falls away and growth happens. You realize, this is not what I was meant to do. This is not who I was meant to be. I was not meant to be stuck here in this place, in this narrow definition of everything, and it is time for me to grow, and it is time for me to come out of my egg. And you see how in the starborn card there is this egg, and it is hatching, right? So the hatchling is about to come out, and this is the energy which you have for the month ahead, my dear Aries. And this is such a beautiful energy, and let me tell you, because it signifies potential. It signifies that there is so much of growth, and there is so much of abundance which is flowing towards you, because you are just hatching, you are just coming out. Things are going to change rapidly in your life. Okay, so what this is also telling me is that we must all have seen the process of birth, how a bird comes out of its egg, how the egg hatches and the hatchling comes out, right? And it looks weird. It looks beautiful to some. Yeah, it looks beautiful, or it looks amazing. Yeah, definitely amazing was the word I was looking for. It looks amazing, and it looks, whew, wow, right? But at the same time, the process must be so hard for the hatchling, because it is there, that space, that egg has known all its life. Or even our process of birth, like the womb, before we come out, that is the place which we know, that is the comfort which we know, that is the comfort which we are used to. But then we also realize due to some divine intervention, due to some divine intelligence which all life forms have in this world, that this is not where we're meant to end up. This is not where we are meant to be for the rest of our lives. So I feel like the same thing is kind of happening with you. You realize that this place might be comfortable, yeah, it is home, right? It feels like home, and it is safe, and it is secure, but at the same time it is stopping us from growing, it is stopping us from expanding, it is stopping us from living the life of our dreams, and it's keeping us boxed in to very narrow spaces. It is keeping us boxed in to what is confined, to what is defined, and we are moving beyond that. In the month of April, you are moving beyond that. You are like, no, there's time for me to come out of the egg. Yes, the egg is comfortable, but at the same time I know this is not my soul's calling. Now obviously it can be different things for different people. For some people it can be, maybe you are about to end your education, yeah, maybe you're about to graduate, and now you have to decide where you'd like to be next in this world, right? Whether you would like to go corporate, or you would like to do, do an apprenticeship with someone, or you would like to set up something of your own, or it could even be a relationship that, yeah, this relationship feels comfortable and this relationship feels like home, but then we are both realizing that this is not who we are meant to be. This is not who I'm meant to be with, or like this relationship is just not growing, and it has reached this place where it must end now. And it is just that you have to leave a particular job and move to the next job. You have to leave a particular job and pursue your own dreams, create something of your own. It can be multiple things, or it could even be, I have to leave my job and I have to go pursue this course because this is what I want to do. So I'm just giving a few different examples because there's a generalized reading. So yeah, I'm just take what resonates with you. But I feel like that realization, that clarity is coming to you in this month of April, my dear Aries. And you know that, yeah, the path ahead, the journey ahead might be tough. I'm just starting out in an entirely new direction. And this journey, it might be tough, and it might take a lot from me, it might take a lot of energy, and it might take a lot of effort and determination from me. But at the same time, I have the determination that yes, I'm going to succeed in this path. This is what I need to pursue next, and this is the soul's calling which I recognize. And so you're getting into that flow of things, you're getting into the flow of the universe, and you're like, yes, the space was good and the space was great, but I'm moving beyond. I'm moving to the next phase of my life. So yeah, my dear Aries, that is the energy which I'm getting for you in the month of April. And it makes sense with all the activities which is happening in your sign. Wow, damn. But yeah, growth, moving forward in a new direction, clarity are some of the keywords which is coming to my mind. Also getting out of uncomfortable places, making that decision, putting yourself first, because you realize that, yeah, this relationship might be great and all, but it's not working for me anymore. And while others might call me selfish for walking away from it, but I'm going to do just that, because I know this is not working. I recognize that, and I'm going to move forward with my own truth. And that is the energy for you for the month ahead, my dear Aries. A lot of growth, a lot of movement is coming your way, and with that, the anxiety is falling away. Okay, so yeah, thank you, my dear Aries, for watching this video. If you like this video, if this resonated, do give this video a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe for more videos like this. And if you enjoy pick a card readings, then I also have a pick a card reading for the month ahead for April, and it is up on my other channel, and a link to that reading would be given in the description below. So do check it out if you would like to. And yeah, thank you for joining me here. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you the next time. Bye. Hello, my dear Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So for you, I have the card of sweetness. Love that. I have rejection. I have hunger. So before we proceed any further, I would just like to put it out there that whenever the card rejection comes up for me, I always read it as protection or redirection, right? Because if something is not working for us, there is another way which we can do that thing. Or sometimes it's also about redirection. It's also about changing the direction of our lives. And we also have hunger. Love that. Makes sense with rejection. And we'll come back to that. But we also have the Forest for you. And I love this card. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Five of Cups reversed. We have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so first of all, I'd like to pull the book and read this card for you. So, okay, it says, consider for a moment your earliest memory of the forest. It's likely it included all mythic dynamics of this archetypal space. A little fear, a little enchantment, perhaps losing your way, perhaps discovering a secret, mystical treasure. Such is the magic of the forest. It requires first that you enter it and then that you get lost within it. You may think there is a path to lead you straight through, but soon enough you will be on what is known as the pathless path. There are tricksters here, dense foliage and entanglement, but equally present are the glimmers of fairy light and friends among the trees. You're on an adventure now, and there is no turning back. So embrace the dim light and no turning back. So embrace the dim light and the moving shadows, whether literal or imaginal. Brave the forest and get lost. And get lost getting found. Isn't that so amazing? So it also says, if you get out of the forest without feeling lost, you were only in a little grove of trees. The great archetypal forest requires we spend at least one night frightened for our life. And we have the hunter, the maiden, the crone, and the shaman make regular appearances in the forest. Don't be surprised if these cards come up together. Let the narrative reveal itself. Okay, so what I see happening for you is that right now in your life you have a lot of happiness, you have a lot of sweetness, and the sweetness card also came up. It also aligned with the Ten of Pentacles here, and it's just saying just that. Okay, there's a lot of abundance, and we really need to stand here and feel it. We really need to be in this moment and feel all the abundance and everything that we have, everything which we are blessed to have. Like, yeah, we can always count what we don't have. Like, we don't have maybe $1,000 million or something, and yeah, that's something which we don't have, but that doesn't mean, and my cats are playing with my lights so well, we're just going with the flow. Yeah, so as I was saying, like, we have a lot of abundance. We might not have everything which we require. We might not have a $10,000 million in our bank balance, and while that would be amazing, that would be sweet, but whatever we have, universe is really telling us that we need to count our blessings. And again, as I said, like, I'm saying us because I'm also a Taurus sun. So if you're a Taurus sun, moon, or rising, leave a comment in the comment section below. I would love to connect with you. And okay, so moving forward, we have the Five of Cups reversed. So what I feel is that, there has been an obstacle which came upon you, or which is coming upon you in this month, but it almost feels like this obstacle was in the past. You already know which is this obstacle which I'm talking about. Okay, maybe you were working on something, maybe you were looking forward to something, but then it didn't turn out entirely the way in which you envisioned it to be. Okay, but I feel like it's really coming in the first week of April itself, or before the eclipse, within the first 20 days, because the hunger card is also showing up for you. And because of this rejection, this something which you are really looking forward to, and it being rejected, of course you felt bad for a moment, but Taurus, you guys are very strong. Like, you are one of the strongest signs in the zodiac, and I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not overhyping it just because I'm a Taurus. I know that, and I have seen that a lot of Taurians, when they are faced with adversities, it's not like they lose hope. Okay, instead of losing hope, Tauruses are like, okay, so this is an adversity which I just have to get over. And I feel like that's a lot of optimism, that determination to make better of the situation, that comes from our previous signs, the Aries sign, and that is just something which we are born with. That's a skill which we are born with. And yeah, so whatever this adversity is, whatever this rejection is which came up in your life, you are recognizing that yeah, it's so that happened, but it's like, yeah, it's sunk in, right? But at the same time, like, if this is not it, that means there is something else which is meant for me. Okay, if I'm facing rejection here, it means that I'm meant for something else. It means that I'm meant for something more, and you're actually going forward, you're actually looking forward to that, okay? And which is causing that hunger to arise within you. You have the sweetness, you have the gratitude, you're expressing gratitude to the universe. Like, yeah, we are abundant and we have everything which we require right now, and but we are going to use that, to overcome this rejection which we just faced. Because yeah, rejections are hard and rejections are tough, but I feel like this rejection card really aligns with the forest card here, which is why I pulled the book and read it for you. And it just makes sense that these two cards came out together, because due to this rejection we are suddenly in the forest. There is this new land which we are exploring, and we are exploring that because we have this hunger for more. Okay, we know this is not it. If this is where universe is blocking me, that means there is some other way, there is some other direction which is just waiting for me. And recognize this rejection, and if you have not recognized this rejection as a protection or redirection, do recognize it as that, my dear Taurians, because the universe is just screaming like, yeah, I blocked you there, I put an obstacle there, but it doesn't mean that you give up. It means that you redirect. Like, you will understand, you will know what it is that which you need to do, because obviously this is generalized reading, so different things will apply to different people. So which is the other direction which universe is asking you to look at? No, yeah, I feel like it's almost like looking in a different direction, because we are facing the three cups, we are facing the cup, and we recognize that that is something which we have lost. That is what we have lost, and that has sunk in. Instead of feeling the sadness, instead of feeling bitterness over it, we're like, okay, this is not working, which means there is something else which is just waiting there for me. And it's almost like you recognize that you just have to change your perspective, you just have to change the direction which you're moving in. Yeah, my dear Taurians, definitely I feel like you have the awareness that this rejection is just protection, this rejection is just redirection. And with that, it brings us to the Six of Pentacles. Using our skills and using our talents and using what we have and sharing that with the world, doing the things which we want to do, because there is this hunger for more, and we know whatever we give out, we get more of that. So that is why we are doing this. The new thing which we are doing, the other thing which we are doing to get over this rejection, is obviously not sitting in our room and crying over it. I mean, it's okay, feel free to cry over it for a day or two, but then, my dear Taurians, you have to get out of this. You have to get out of this rejection, you have to get out of this sadness, and then look in the other direction and start working towards that. And because there is this hunger within you, there is this hunger for more. So yeah, look, change your perspective, shift your direction. Yes, definitely shift your direction. Okay, and that actually also makes sense with everything which is happening in our sign. Like, Uranus has been in our sign for ages. Like, it has been there since 2018, if I'm not wrong, and it is going to stay in our sign till 26. So there is this energy of change which almost all Taurians are going through. And with Pluto shifting, Saturn shifting, there's a lot of movement which is also happening in all the fixed signs. But Taurus, like, soon Jupiter is also going to join our sign, and which just means more expansion there, more concentration there. So it is time for us to use all the energy which cosmos is sending towards us, which universe is sending towards us, and using them to the best of our capabilities, and using them to fulfill this hunger for more. Because whatever we are working at right now, whatever we work at right now, that is going to succeed, okay? But instead of looking in the direction which is not working, you look at the other direction which you know will work. Because I feel, my dear Taurians, you know which is this other direction which you need to go in. Okay, use your intuition. When you're in the forest and you cannot see, you don't have the clarity, and you don't know what exactly is real and what is not, you follow your intuition at that time. You follow your inner light. You follow your inner compass, because you will know which direction you need to go forward in. Okay, so yeah, my dear Taurians, that was it for your reading. If you like this video, if this resonated with you, to leave a comment, to like this video, leave a comment down below, and subscribe for more videos like this. And if you enjoy pick a pile readings, then I have another pick a pile reading on this April month, and it's up on my other channel, so I'll have linked that in the description down below, so feel free to check that out. And thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching this video, thank you for giving me this opportunity to read for you, and I'll see you the next time. Bye. Hello my dear Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising. So you have the card of determination. Love that. You have the card of stop. Okay. And you have flow. And you also have the Five of Pentacles, the Devil and the Three of Wands. I love Three of Wands whenever it comes up in a reading. And I love that yours is actually falling. It's a like the flow card is more of a clarification of the Three of Wands card, so I love that for you. And you also have the King card, and see how the King card looks like you're coming, like the sun is coming out. Okay, it looks like the sun rays are coming out, and suddenly you have clarity, you have illumination. Oh my god, I love that. And see how it almost coincides with this picture here, because here also the sun is coming out. It was behind this mountain here, but the sun is now up and it is out, and with that there is illumination. Oh my god, wow, I love this for you, because you see how in the Five of Pentacles there is this snowy landscape. So when the sun is out in its full power, in its full beam, so I definitely see the snow melting for you and things just becoming so much clearer for you. Okay, so I definitely feel like in the month of April you're going to get a lot of clarity. I feel like up until this moment you were a bit lost, you're feeling a little dejected, or you are feeling a bit confused about certain things, or maybe just low. And of course I don't blame you my dear Geminis, because Mars has been wreaking havoc. Was wreaking havoc in your sign for the longest time, and it was actually in the sign of Gemini since August 2022, and it just exited. It just left your sign and moved into Cancer on the 25th of March 2023. So yeah, I'm not surprised that you're feeling kind of like you know, like it almost feels like an emergence. It almost feels like you're coming from, you know, the you are breaking from the surface of the water and finally filling your lungs with some air. Yeah, finally oxygen is coming into your lungs, because the hard winter is over. Oh my god, yeah. And it yeah, yes. Okay, so without making it too much about astrology, because it just makes sense, what your cards are telling me is that because of this emergence which is happening, because of this clarity which you're obtaining, you are actually going to get in the flow in the month of April. I feel like you have already started moving in that direction. The flow is already here, but in the month of April it is going to start feeling more calm. Okay, like maybe up until this point you are feeling a little restless, you're feeling a little confused, you're feeling anxious, or maybe just feeling lost. Yeah, and maybe out in the cold, which these two figures are feeling here right now. Okay, like they were lacking, maybe up until this point you were lacking clarity, because there is something actually which is tying you down. Okay, there is some sort of feeling, there is some fear, or there is just this self-limiting belief, or I'm actually going to pull a few more cards for you and see what this devil recognizes or represents here. So what is this devil telling us? What are these shackles? What are these things which is causing the devil to appear here? And why do we have the stop card? Okay, so I'm feeling this card, Magician. Oh my god, I love that. You know, actually one of my best friends is also a Gemini sun, and you have the sun. Yay, love that for you. Yeah, but what about the devil, the Chariot? I feel like I'm doing this reading for her, for my Gemini sun friend, a best friend. So okay, so what I feel like, whatever, it was a phase of your life. Okay, let's just get over it. It was a phase of your life, and let us not mull into this too much, because this is a generalized reading. Yeah, this is a generalized reading, so not everything will fit for everyone, but I feel the general feeling of this is that finally you're coming out of this hard winter which you are going through. Okay, the shackles are going to drop and you are going to feel so much more into your own power and feel much more powerful. You're finally coming back into your own core, you're coming back into your own center, and you are feeling more powerful, and you are feeling like the magician, because the magician realizes, the magician knows what they're capable of. The magician knows that they have all the tools which they need in order to succeed. And so whichever direction they want to go in, it is going to happen, because they're the magician. They're going to make it happen. Okay, there is no reason why it is not happen, it wouldn't happen. And with that, it's yeah. And that is why you also have the determination card. Like, yeah, it was okay, it was a hard time for you, but now the sun is coming out. Now you're moving forward. Now you're moving forward in a new direction, and that is going to bring in so much of abundance, and that is going to bring in so much of healing and happiness and joy and plenty in your life. Okay, I feel like you're getting more clarity as to the direction which you want to move in. Like, maybe you had clarity, but then you were also kind of confused. Okay, you had clarity, but then you were still questioning yourself, like, is this really it? Is this really what I'm meant to do? Am I, or maybe just, we have those self-limiting beliefs, like, am I really good enough for this? Am I meant to do this? Like, who am I to do this? I feel like an imposter here. Like, why am I even doing this tarot readings when there are so many great tarot readers out there? So there is this imposter syndrome which comes up, right? But you are doing what you're doing because what you have to offer is like no one else which they're offering, because everyone is offering what they have, and everyone has that unique formula, everyone has that unique touch to this. Okay, and that is what you're realizing this month. Yeah, and that is how you're getting in the flow. Yes, and you're moving forward in a new direction, definitely. And I think I got very similar energies even in the reading which I did for you, the lunar reading which I did for you. It'll be linked in the description. But yeah, so you are finally achieving clarity. You see how all there is like so much of yellow. So maybe your basic chakra felt a bit inactivated and inactive and up until this moment, but your basic chakra is activating up, and you're finally letting go of this self-doubts. You're finally letting go of this self-limiting beliefs which were tying you down, and you're moving forward in a new direction with this Chariot. You're like, I deserve the best. I deserve the best, and I'm going to go and chase the life of my dreams. I'm going to get on my bike and I'm going to chase my life. Okay, you have this determination. Like, I might be required to climb a mountain for that, for living the life of my dreams, but I'm going to do just that. I'm going to touch the sun and not get burnt in the process. So you have that determination. You finally have the determination that you are moving forward in a new direction, and you are moving forward in the new direction with determination. You're finally letting go of the doubt which was stopping you, and you're saying stop to your doubts. You're like, stop. I have felt like this for too long. Now I'm taking action. Now I'm taking the power in my own hands, and I'm moving forward in the direction which I want to move in. I am being the king. I'm being the conqueror. I'm being the ruler of my life, and I know I can make magic happen because I'm the master manifester. I'm the magician. I have all the tools which I need in order to succeed, and I'm going to use all my skills and talents, and I know the direction which I want to move forward in. That is the direction which I was always meant to move forward in, and that is the direction which has all the joy and abundance and bliss. That is the direction which was holding all of that for me. Okay, so that is what I see for your sign, my dear Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising. If it resonated with you, do give this video a like. Let me know in the comment section down below, and thank you for watching. If you enjoy pick a pile readings, then I also have a video on April for the month that I have a pick a pile reading for the April month ahead, and that will be linked in the description. So yeah, feel free to check it out if you would like to. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you the next time. Remember, you are getting back in the flow. You are in the flow. Yes, I can't wait to connect with your energy again for the next reading whenever I do it. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Hello my dear Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. Welcome to your reading. So for you, I have the card of creativity. We have success, yay, and we have pillow. Love that. Also, we have the Four of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Lovers reversed, and the Magician. And your archetype card is the Heart. So what it's telling me is that this month is really a time to connect with your heart. Yes, because whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, whatever the decision is which you need to make, whatever the path is that you need to choose, you're going to get clarity, you're going to get the direction which you need. Yeah, you'll get obtain clarity, and as I said, you will get the direction which you're seeking when you connect with your own heart, when you look within your own heart and let your emotions guide you. You will have reached the answer, you will have reached the choice which you need to make. Okay, because the Lovers came out reversed, and the Lovers card is, yes, obviously about love, but at the same time it's also about connecting with your heart. You see how the angel here has a hand over their heart, so it's really about connecting with your heart. What is the choice that you need to make? Do you hold hands with this person here, or do you not do that, or do you go for some other goal, or do you go for the apple tree, or whichever this other tree is here in this, or what do you choose? What is the choice which you make? And that is the choice which is represented by the Lovers card. I mean, I know everyone always talks about how the Lovers card is lovers, and yes, by well, that is true, because that's also a choice which we often have to make. But it's about your following your heart's desire. It's about following the path which your heart desires to move forward in, because your heart is the center of your creativity. And when you connect with your heart, and let the creativity, let the guidance flow out from there, you you know that's almost always the formula of success. Yeah, so this month ahead, in the month of April, the major energy which I'm getting for you is that make a journey to the center of your heart. Make a journey into your heart and connect with your own heart, and connect with your own desires. What is it that you truly desire? What is it that you truly want in your life? It could be settling down, it could be finding the right person, but whatever it is, first you have to connect with your heart in order to get to that feeling, and then you need to channel the feeling out into the world. But you cannot channel that feeling out in the world in the correct manner if you are not connected with your heart. If the heart chakra is blocked, creativity doesn't flow, the energy doesn't flow in the best of the abilities. So first of all, okay, I definitely see that this is also a time for mending, because the four of swords comes after the three of swords, and three of swords usually signifies heartbreak or childhood trauma or whatever. And in the four of swords, the figure, as you can see, is lying down. So what it's telling me is that there's a lot of mending, there's a lot of healing. There is a phase which you're coming out of. Or again, since Mars is transiting your sign right now, it could also be that, a lot of feelings are coming to the surface. A lot of things which were trapped underneath, which were trapped in your heart, they're coming out into the surface, they're coming out. And what you really need to do is obviously connect with those emotions, connect with those feelings. Yes, they might hurt, but at the same time you obtain clarity only when you connect with them. When you block your feelings, things are not moving, things are not flowing, feelings are not flowing, and the energy is not flowing in the best way. If there is a block, our heart chakra connects. Yeah, so basically the heart chakra is here, right? So our heart chakra connects this chakras and this chakras as well. I mean, it can also be the solar plexus chakra or any chakra, but for you, I'm feeling it's the heart chakra. So there are those emotions, there are those feelings, there are those hurts which are coming to the surface. But what Spirit is telling you is that right now you need to look into those things. You need to look into those feelings which are coming out into the surface, because it's only through going through them, it's only through making the journey through within your heart, through your heart, then you obtain the clarity which you're seeking right now. Okay, that you have a clearer direction, that you have a clarity about the direction which you need to follow, that you have a clarity about the choice which you need to make. And for that, you just have to connect with your heart, because that is the key to your success. you're going to attain success as soon as you connect with your heart and know that you are channeling right now. You're channeling a lot of abundance and you're channeling a lot of manifesting power right now. Yeah, so definitely connect with your heart chakra and create what wants to come out. Okay, a lot of you might even be artists who are watching this video, because I'm getting because the card of creativity did show up. So whatever it is that your heart wants to create at this time, definitely connect with your heart and let those emotions flow. Okay, if pain wants to come out, that's fine. How do you channel the pain? How do you go through the pain? It's only by going through the pain that you are able to come out on the other hand, right? We cannot ignore, we cannot press down, we cannot hide from our pain forever. And right now it's time for you to look into them, to heal and connect with them and connect with your heart, because when you do that, you get in the flow. And success is just success is definitive when you are when you are in the flow. So this month, in the month of April, there is this energy of flow. You're getting back in the flow because you're connecting with your heart, and you're doing that because you believe in your own abilities, you believe in your own skills and your own capabilities. You know that it might hurt right now, it might be scary, but at the same time you can only make this decision, whichever it is that you need to make. Okay, let me know, my dear Cancers, if there is some decision which you need to make in the comment section below. But yeah, you can make the decision in the best abilities only by connecting through your heart. Well, that was the message which was coming through. If it resonated, do give this video a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe for more videos like this. And I'll see you the next time. Bye. And if you enjoy pick a card readings, then I have another then I have another pick a pile reading which I've done in my other channel, and I'll have linked that video in the description down below. So if you feel called to do so, do check that video out, and hopefully I'll see you the next time. Bye. I wish you a lot of healing, I wish you a lot of creativity and a lot of success, and you're getting in the flow. I'm so excited for you, my dear Cancers. Hello my dear Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising. Welcome to your reading. So for you, I have the card of frustration, and you can feel the frustration here in this card, right? Because we are trying to fit the square piece in this round hole. Like, how does that even work? Oh my god. Then you have isolation. Don't we all know about this word? This is just something we have been through for so long. This last 2 years, they have been like so crazy, all the isolation and everything we had to do. But anyway, let's move forward. And then you have determination. I love that. Okay, so I feel like, okay, like there is this frustration, and this is off the top of my head, and we'll look more into the cards, but off the top of my head, I feel like there is this frustration, right? Because you're trying to fit the square piece in this, the square piece in this round hole. So there is this frustration because obviously, you might keep trying 10 million ways, but then it's not working. You're not able to fit it in, right? So what you're doing for that is actually you are detaching yourself from the outcome, okay? And it's almost like you're zooming out. Instead of looking into the frustration, it's almost like you're zooming out, okay? Because I feel like this hole here is there, right? But then you're totally zoomed out, so you just get this view from a very far off space, and as a result, what happens is that you get clarity. That yes, it might not fit here because it was never meant to fit here. Oh my god, wow, it's not fitting in here because it was never meant to fit in here. And you have that clarity now, you have that determination now to look into the other side of this thing. Like, obviously, if you're trying to get to the other side of this mountain and you're trying to, dig a hole here and make a tunnel through the mountain and go to the other side, yeah, you can do that, but then without the proper equipment, it's going to take forever, right? Because how much can a human accomplish? But then if you're using if you're using right tools and you're just changing the things, so, like if you're going through the mountain, if you're digging using equipments and technology, you can get through to the other side, and you can actually build a tunnel within the mountain. Now again, we have to look into the how stable the structure is as a result of our going through the mountain like that. But at the same time, I feel like you are determined to see see the other side. So if after judgment, after, because you're distancing yourself, so you see the best way to do this thing. Like how do you actually go through the mountain? Do you make a tunnel through the mountain, or do you actually climb the mountain and get to the other side? And you get clarity about the process, you get clarity about what you actually need to do in the here and now, and things just make sense to you, things just fits. It's like you don't know, like, what do I do, what do I do? That feeling of confusion, that feeling of being at loss, that feeling of frustration which is happening, I see that going away for you in the month of April. And you have clarity exactly what you need to do here. Do you take a, I don't know, dusting equipment, and do you make this piece round-ish, like, so like go over the edges and work through it till it rounds up, and so that it can fit in the hole? Or do you bring another piece in, right? And you get clarity for the situation, because you are isolating and you are looking at the thing from a higher perspective, looking at the things from a distance. Because obviously when we are trying to work a thing, and we are like, when the picture is here, and we feel like, okay, we have to fit this piece in this hole, and it has to be this piece itself, and it has to go in the hole, and it's not going, so it's frustrating, because we are just trying to do it and it's not happening. So, well, frustrating, right? But then you're zooming out, you're looking at everything which you have in your environment, and maybe you find that you have equipment to round up this piece, or you have other pieces which actually goes in the hole, and this piece actually goes in some other hole, and you know the way out, you know the way through this mountain. Do you drill through it, or do you climb it and reach the other side? Whichever is the best solution for you, you have clarity about the solution. So this frustration card also really lines up with the Eight of Swords here. It's that feeling of being stuck, the feeling of not knowing what to do, the feeling of that you'll be just here forever trying to do this thing, but then you feel so stuck. What do I do? But because you're isolating, because you're zooming out of the situation, you realize, okay, maybe this is a situation which needs to change in itself. This method, this formula has to change. This is not going to work. Like, I might try at it for 1,000 million years, and maybe with persistence, somehow I make this round hole into a square, or I change how this piece appears, and maybe I'm able to do that. Or I do something else. I change the way I'm doing the thing. So I feel like change is the major theme which I'm getting here from your reading. Like, you are feeling frustrated, you are feeling isolated as well, maybe, okay, like you don't know which direction you wanted to go in, and you feel so confused, and it's suddenly like the lightning strikes, and the clouds are parted, and the sky clears up, and you have that clarity, you have the divine knowledge, and you have the divine intuition, and you have the divine guidance, and that, damn, this is what I was always meant to do. This is what I need to do. And you have clarity about the process and everything, what you actually need to do. And you have the Star card, and I love that, especially that it lines up with the Determination card, because what it's telling me is that whatever you're working on, the new way that you have started working on things, it is actually going to work. It is actually going to yield the results which you are looking. And coming to the Archetype card which I have for you, so you have Anima Mundi, and I actually pulled a book for this because I would like to read some lines from this card. So it says that this card indicates an initiation on the level of your soul. You will awaken the unique light within and witness how this light contributes to the radiance of the entire universe. You will sense yourself as a critical note in the cosmic orchestra. Destiny is altered as you hear the enchanted melody of all living things. So yeah, I feel like definitely you're using your intuition, you're using the divine spark which is coming to you, because what I'm feeling here definitely for your reading is clarity. You suddenly have clarity that you don't have to fit a square peg in a round hole. You can actually move beyond. You can look at other solutions. There are also other ways to solve this problem. Like, when it doesn't work in this way, in the conventional way, we change the way we're doing things. And that is what I'm seeing for you. And because of this clarity, what's actually happening is that you're entering this phase of your life where you are becoming the master manifester. Okay, you're actually able to connect with the divine energies of the universe and move forward in the direction in which you were actually meant to move forward. And because you're connecting with the divine spark, because you're connecting with the divine energies, whatever you're working on going forward, however you are working on with this clarity, things are going to start materializing super fast. Things are materializing super fast for you, and that is with what I see for you. So definitely great month. Okay, so focus on clarity, focus on other ways of doing things, focus on non-conventional things, because things are changing. Change is a major energy which I'm getting for you. And manifesting, you're definitely manifesting. You have the power of the universe on your side right now, even with the Anima Mundi card. And I was actually putting away your cards when I suddenly saw this thing, and I was like, damn, how did I miss it in the first place? So you see there is a star here. I don't know if it is totally visible, but there is the star here, and then you got the literal star card. So if you needed another affirmation or another confirmation that things are actually going to work in your favor, this is it. Also, the stalk here signifies the baby, something which is being created, a happy news, a great news. Okay, so things are materializing for you, my dear Leos. Okay, so that was it for your reading, my dear Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising. If you like this video, if this resonated with you, do give this video a like, leave a comment down below and subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you the next time. Oh, and if you like pick a card readings, then I have another pick a pile reading which I've done for the month of April, and it's up on my other channel, and I'll have linked the video in the description down below, so do check it out if you'd like to, and I'll see you the next time. Bye. Thank you. Hello, my dear Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. Welcome to your reading. So first of all, like, my dear Virgos, what are you doing this month? Oh my god. Wow, like this is such an intense energy for you, and maybe it's just the Saturn opposing your sign right now, but wow, it's impressive. It's impressive. Okay, so first of all, you have the card of pain, you have hunger, and you have strength. And I'm telling you, pain makes sense because you also got the strength card twice. Okay, and then you got Queen of Wands, and you have the Eight of Pentacles. So definitely I see you working on something, and you got the Temple and you got the Womb. So you see, like, your card is like the all the cards which I have out for you, they are screaming action. They are screaming action. There is just this energy of doing. There is just an active energy which is just coming from all your cards here. Like, it's that intense yellow and red energy, and it's the energy of activation. It's the colors of activation. And you see how this also coincides with this womb card here. So yeah, getting to your reading, as I said, activation, definitely. I feel like you're definitely working on things and you are determined to see them through. You are not giving up, okay? You're obviously, like, Virgos, you love perfection. You love perfection. And it's almost like you're trying to perfect that craft, okay? You are trying to perfect whatever it is that you're creating. You're working on it and you're putting things out there, but at the same time you're trying to perfect, like, whatever it is that you're doing. You're trying to get more and more, obtain more and more, and you are not giving up. Okay, this is not the energy of giving up. Like, you might feel some rejection, you might face some rejection and some pain and some whatever, some criticisms, and obviously, my dear Virgos, nobody is a bigger criticizer of you than you yourself. So what I see happening for you definitely is that you're working at things with the determination that, yes, this is what I'm creating. It's like you have the picture, you have the finished picture, the finished product which you want, and you have such clarity about that, that you might be creating 10 pieces, and even if they're not matching up, you know that you need to to put in the consistency and the hard work instead of planning how to perfect your craft. It's almost like you're doing, okay, you're creating more, you're being more, and you're putting your energy out there into this thing. It almost feels like a worship which you're doing, and without the, and it's like worship without asking for anything in return. It, you just want to put that finished piece out there, and you want the best to come to you, obviously, because there is this hunger for more. But at the same time, it almost feels like a worship, because this is your heart's desire. Whatever you're working at right now, this is your heart's desire, this is your heart's calling, and you are channeling the universe. Okay, I almost feel like you're channeling the universe right now with this temple and the womb card. You're channeling the creator energy of the universe, and you're creating this piece of art. Because what is the womb but the place where the baby is prepared, right? The baby is made ready for the world, and the baby grows there, and finally it comes out into the world, right? That is the womb. And you see how, like, in both the scars there is this triangle which appears. So as I said, I feel like whatever you're creating right now, it's almost like you're connecting to the divine spark. You are connecting to that divine energy of the universe, and you're channeling that. You're putting it out there. Like, whatever you're working on right now, it's not just you, it's also the universe. It's also the supreme power, okay? The power of creation of the universe that is working alongside you right now. This is such powerful energy. Oh my god. And as I said, like, you have the strength card twice. Like, things might not be working out immediately, but you're not giving up. I don't see the energy of giving up here in your reading. As I said, it feels like a worship. You are going to see the end of this thing. And the Queen of Wands showing up for your reading is such a great affirmation, because the Queen of Wands is almost like the master creator, okay? Queen of Wands knows that she has the power to alter landscape, and with the power of her will, and with the power of her determination, and with her fiery power, she has the ability to grow sunflowers even in deserts. So even in desert, she is growing a sunflower. She is growing sunflowers, because she knows that just through her power of belief, just through her power of belief in this outcome, she's going to see these things true, and these things have to work, because she believes that this is happening. This is just a powerful energy, because the queen is also connected to that divine spark, which is what I was feeling for you here in your reading, that you're connected to your divine spark right now, and you're putting that thing out there, and through the sheer force of will, and through the sheer force of will and determination and imagination, okay, it's almost like you're connected to the source right now, and you're channeling that. So this makes it not just something which you are creating, it is also something which universe is co-creating with you. Yes, universe is co-creating this thing with you. So that is why the temple showed up, which I was telling you, like, it almost feels like a worship. Wow. There's definitely this energy, that there's this hunger for more, and wow. So my dear Virgos, in this month ahead, what I see happening for you is that, yeah, you might have faced rejection, and you might have given up on things in the past, but I also feel like at this time it's almost like you have faced your fears, and you have gone through them, and you have looked into the eyes of your fears, and you have been like, yeah, okay, I'm afraid to fail, and yeah, I'm afraid to create something which is not perfect, but I am not going to give up, just because I'm afraid that this is not going to be as good as I want it to be, because I know with repetition, with practice, this thing is going to be the masterpiece which I want to create. And you're creating that, okay, my dear Virgos, I'm telling you, like, you're creating that masterpiece, and it is going to come to you very soon. So yeah, definitely don't give up, keep at it, is the message which is coming to you. This is such impressive energy. I love this for you, my dear Virgos. Okay, so my dear Virgos, don't give up. I don't see the energy that even you want to give up either. You are at it, so Spirit is telling you, keep going. Okay, this month is about going, and maybe at the end of this month you will have clarity, you will have more clarity about what you need to do in order to make this masterpiece. Okay, like maybe those final touches which you need to make in order to create the masterpiece, how to frame the picture so that it just fits with the vision which you have in your mind. Okay, so thank you for watching, my dear Virgos. I love this for you. This is such great energy for you, because usually Virgos are very earthy, but this is such a fiery energy which you have going for you right now. Keep at it, utilize this at its fullest, and things are going to start changing, because just because you want them to. Love this for you. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, to give this video a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe for more videos like this. And if you like pick a card readings, I have a pick a card for April and reading up on my other channel, and the reading will be given in the description down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you the next time. Bye. Hello my dear Libra, Sun, Moon and Rising. So for you, I have the card of 7 of Cups, I have 9 of Cups, and I have Page of Pentacles, and I also have Reflection. So interesting. I have Creativity, and you have Faith, along with the Nectar archetype. I love this. Okay, so what it's telling me here, give me a moment while I put it all together. Oh, I see. Okay. So I feel like, this is something which you have been putting out into the world. This is something what you are already offering the world. It could be like, you are a new business, or you're working on something new, and then you're already putting it out into the world, and all of a sudden you have recognition. You get recognition for that thing which you're putting out. Yeah, you made a choice. Okay, you made a choice, and you're putting so much out into the world. Okay, what's coming to my mind is content creator. So I feel like you might be a content creator on your own. Maybe you have a YouTube channel or a podcast channel, or I don't know, maybe even Instagram or Twitter or whatever it is that you use. But I feel like you're a content creator, or you're something who creates art and puts it out there, puts it out into the public. And I almost feel like, you were at a place where you were like the starving artist or something, or you put so much of faith into this thing which you are already creating, which you are putting out into the world, and suddenly you're starting to garner a lot of attention. People are finally noticing you. People are finally noticing you for what you have to offer. You are finally drawing in the bees, so to speak. But yeah, these bees don't sting, okay, because you got the nectar. So this is what you're offering. Okay, this is what you're offering to the world. This is your product, or this is your business, or this is your channel, or just your creativity, or whatever you're putting out there into the world, whatever your service is. It is that nectar. And obviously you're putting it out, and then suddenly I feel like now in this month, like, you are going to get amazing response. Wow. Yeah, it's like people are finally recognizing you for your work, for your hard work. Okay, or it could even be like you are at a job. Okay, like, let's take out the content creator angle from this and also focus on some other options, because obviously this is a generalized reading, so there'll be people from different walks of life. So yeah, so whatever, maybe you work at a bank, or let's say in the IT sector. Yeah, that could be it. Or even in athletics, maybe you're an athlete, and that you're, what I feel is that you have been working hard. Okay, whatever this thing is, which is your thing. Okay, maybe being a banker is your thing, or maybe a finance guy is your thing. But whatever this thing is, you have been putting in a lot of hard work into this thing. You have been working at this thing diligently for quite some time. Yeah, you have been working at it diligently for quite some time. You actually took this thing which was maybe scattered. Like, you see how the spheres here are scattered, and then you're connecting all the spheres, you're connecting everything, and you're bringing them all together into this one pentacle, right? So what is actually happening is that your involvement, your energy in this thing is actually transforming this thing, obviously. And this thing becomes a pentacle or this thing becomes the nectar which you're offering out in the world, and that suddenly people start recognizing you for your hard work. Yeah, I'm getting major recognition energy from you, my dear Libras. So yeah, I feel like you're about to be recognized, or this is the energy which is coming towards you. Okay, like it's not quite there yet. There is still a bit of weight because it's the Nine of Cups and not the Ten of Cups, obviously. But then even the Nine of Cups talks about wishes being fulfilled. So I feel like, yeah, whatever your small goals were, you're going to start seeing results. Okay, going to start seeing manifestations of the work which you have been putting out in the world. People are recognizing you. People are like, wow, this person is just so amazing. They have so much to offer. I mean, I passed by them before. I wonder how I didn't notice them for all that they have to offer. Yeah, it's like you're taking all these 7 things. Okay, maybe you have multiple skills, and then you're taking all of that and you're offering that into the world. Okay, I'm really getting this energy of bringing a lot of things together. You see how in the nectar there are these beads, multiple beads, and then it's changing. And then even here, obviously, I talked about the multiple spheres, and even here there are like so many options. And here she's holding one pentacle. So yeah, definitely you have all your skills and talents, and you have taken them and you have made it into one piece, one item. Okay, it's like combining. It's like major alchemy. It's like combining energies which were never combined before. Maybe you're an athlete and you're also a banker and you're also a entertainment creator. Okay, maybe you make funny videos and stuff about banking, and maybe you run and make that kind of videos. So I feel like you're bringing a lot of your skills and you're putting that out into the world. And because there is this cohesion which is coming here in your reading, and for that, for your effort, for your amazingness, for your creativity, for that brilliance which you are doing, yeah, right. And you're doing this thing with real hard work, and you're doing this thing with a faith that sooner or later it's going to work, and the time is now. Spirit is going to start recognizing you. Spirit is saying, obviously, Spirit recognizes you. Spirit is saying that people are going to start noticing you. I love this for you, my dear Libras. So recognition is coming your way. Keep at it is the message which is coming to me. Or even if it does not happen in this month itself, I'm feeling the next 4 months, because April is the 4th month, right? So I'm feeling in the next 3 to 4 months you're going to get that recognition. So do not give up. Do not give up, because you're going to get back the fruit of your hard work. You're going to get back the fruit of your labor which you put out in the world. Okay, so my dear Libras, that is the message which I have for you. If you like this reading, if this resonated with you, do give this video a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe for more videos like this, because again, that helps me, right? That helps me realize that yes, I'm doing something and I'm putting value out in the world. Okay, so, and if you like pick a card readings, then I'll have my other pick a pile reading which I have done for this month, and it's up on my other channel. I'll have linked that in the description below, so feel free to check that out if you would like to. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you the next time. Bye. Hello, my dear Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So for you, I have the seed, and this is lovely. Okay, there's such light energy for you, my dear Scorpios. I'm really excited for you. Then you have happiness, you have sweetness, and you have confidence. Love that. Okay, and you also have the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and Knight of Pentacles. Talk about an amazing month. Oh my god. Okay, so with the seed, first off with the seed, okay, let's start with the seed here. So what I see happening for you in the month of April, there is this new opportunity which is coming your way. Yeah, definitely there is a new opportunity which is coming to you, and obviously this looks like a new seed, or it could even be, if this is nothing tangible, it can even be an idea which comes to your mind. Okay, it can even be an idea. And let me tell you, my dear Scorpios, this is not a coincidence. Okay, this idea cropping up in your mind, or this even coming anywhere near your awareness, this is something new, and you will know what I'm talking about. This this is no coincidence. This was planted by the universe. Okay, this was planted in your mind by your spirit guides. They were like, yes, take this, now this is an idea which you need to hold on to, and this is an idea which you need to work upon. And what I see happening for you as a result of you work trusting in this idea and going forward is that a lot of success and happiness and abundance is going to come your way. Okay, you're going to start working your soul path. If you feel like you're not working your soul path, or you're not exactly aligned to your divine purpose, then I feel like, in the month ahead you will have more clarity, and you will have, yeah, you will know, like, things will become clearer to you, how to start moving forward in that path. That thing becomes clearer for you. Yeah, if you feel like you're already working in alignment to your soul's desires, then it's definitely going to be a period of great rewards. Yeah, then you could be, because I definitely see 2 or 3 things happening as a result of this. Okay, that I definitely see you reaping some rewards, and actually, no, definitely I'm getting the energy of something new coming up. Yeah, there is something new which universe is offering to you. There is a new offer which is coming your way if it is not here yet. And again, as I said, like, it might not be a tangible offer. It might not be like, oh, maybe you're sitting at home and you're just playing some game, and then it's not like someone is just going to knock your door down and say like, hey, you know what, I have this amazing opportunity for you. No, but so it could be nothing tangible, but something, it could just be a thought which just creeps up in your mind. Okay, it just pops up in your mind, and then you start wondering, because there is this night energy. You really invest in that idea which is coming to you. That idea which is coming to you that idea which is coming to you, as I said, it's not your idea, or it is not a coincidence that this idea or this opportunity came up for you. It's not like you were just walking down this path, or you were just playing this game, and that's why you suddenly thought, oh, you know what, I guess I could just create my own game. And this is just an example. Obviously, it didn't be just that, but whatever but something is coming to you. Okay, there is this new energy which is coming to you. You know what, I feel like for some of you it could even be motherhood. If you're trying to get pregnant, or if you're trying to have a baby, and motherhood is something which you are looking for, then definitely look out for that. Yeah, you this might finally be the month when you, yeah, that basically when you have a successful conception. So definitely a period of conception. So yeah, that energy is definitely there. There is the spirit of conceiving and you planting the seeds. Yeah, that is definitely happening. Whatever you're planting right now, and you will know, because obviously it's going to be different things for different people. It could be you thinking about applying for a particular job, or it could be you thinking about starting a new course or something. Or it could be you starting a new business venture, or thinking about starting a new venture. But what spirit is telling you is that you really need to go forward in that direction. Okay, go forward in that direction, because success and abundance and so much bliss and happiness and sweetness and everything is going to come to you. That seed is a seed which you need to work on. Basically, that seed is a seed where you need to put your energy into, because what is that seed bringing you? It's bringing you happiness, it's bringing you sweetness, and it's bringing you confidence, because it's going to be miraculous. Okay, the outcome is going to be amazing, and obviously it will be different things for different people, as I said, but you will know what I'm talking about. What a great month, my dear Scorpios. So yeah, definitely pay attention to your thoughts is the suggestion which I would like to give. And definitely pay attention to your thoughts. What are the thoughts, like, what are the thoughts, or what is coming to you? okay, because that's your intuition, that's your divine intuition, and that is universe at its work, planting those seeds in your mind, planting those ideas in your mind so that you can work upon those and bring them to fruition, because that's what the universe needs, that's what you need, and that's what everyone else around you needs. Okay, so my dear Scorpios, that was it for your reading. If you like this reading, if this resonated with you, do give this video a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you the next time. Hello my dear Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. So for you, I have the Shapeshifter. Interesting. I have Rest, Cleanse, Creativity, along with Nine of Cups, the Chariot, Justice and the Lovers. Okay, so what I feel like in the month of April, you will be called upon to play many roles, okay? Or like a lot of things are coming to you right now, okay? A lot of things are opening up for you right now, and honestly it's going to be exhausting, which is why you have the Shapeshifter energy, because you have to be so many things, you have to do so many things for so many people, and it's almost like you have to play so many roles for so many people. Okay, you know what's also coming to my mind is major actor energy. So maybe you are in the theater, or you are in the public eye, or maybe you just make one of those amazing movie reels and stuff where you're playing different roles, and just love those. Like, that takes such great creativity. It's just amazing. So what's definitely one of the messages which is coming for you is that you also need to focus on rest. Listen to your heart, listen to your inner self. What is it telling you? Because you will know when it's the time to work and when it's the time to rest. Because if you're overworking yourself, then what happens is that you also get exhausted very soon, right? So there is definitely this energy of overworking which I'm getting here. So I feel like you are trying to do a lot of things together all at the same time, and while you are doing all those things and you're getting noticed for that, yeah, definitely, I feel like you're definitely getting noticed for that, for all the different roles which you are playing. You also need to rest, and you also need to listen to your heart, because it will tell you, it will guide you towards the direction which you need to head on. Okay, also let's come out from the actor theater personality and think about it for other people, because obviously not every Sagittarius will be employed in the theater or content creation field, right? So let us be practical. So you have the Nine of Cups, and with the Nine of Cups, definitely there is this energy of wishes being fulfilled. So whatever you are desiring, things are manifesting around you. Might not be able to see them immediately, because you see she's sitting in the front and all those cups are actually behind her. So things are actually manifesting, things are coming into your reality. You might not be able to see them yet, but they are coming. The things which you have been working on, those things are materializing, those things are happening. Okay, along with that, there is definitely this element of choice which is coming up, and even with the Shapeshifter, yeah. So if you are trying to do too many things at once, what Spirit is telling you is that you really have to focus on prioritizing. You really have to focus on picking one or two of the things, because yeah, there are two people in the Lovers card, and then there is one person, I mean, she's holding a scale, and obviously it has two plates. The scale has two plates. So there's definitely this sense of duality which is also coming with your reading and with the Shapeshifter. So Spirit is telling you that you need to focus on a few things at a time. You cannot focus on 10 things. Like, of course you can, but that is also going to exhaust you in the long run. So it's also about creating those boundaries. What is it where you actually want to invest, and where do you not want to invest your energy? So focus more on where you actually want to invest your energy, and less on the things which you really don't want to do. Now obviously we don't want to do our chores and stuff, but at times we also have to do them, right? Because if dishes are just piling up, and our room is just getting cluttered and more cluttered, then that is also messing up with our energy. So there is again this element of cleansing which is coming. Cleanse your boundaries, okay? Do not let elements which you don't want into your boundary. Yeah, do not let energies. Do not let things which you don't want into your boundary. Now sometimes obviously we have to let certain things in, but at the same time be discerning. Just be discerning of what you need to take and what you don't have to take, because maybe you are just taking on responsibility which is not yours to take, and that is why you're feeling so stressed and overworked, because you are taking so much of responsibility and playing so many roles for so many people. Okay, maybe you are obviously mother, sister, guide, teacher, etc., etc., for different people, but then at the same time, who are you to you? Okay, so instead of recognizing yourself as the roles which you're playing, recognize yourself for the person who you are deep down. It's about recognizing your potential and what you actually want, and what you actually want to invest your energy in, and what is the direction which you want to head towards. So listen to your inner self, listen to your intuition, listen to your heart, because you are being guided right now to choose one thing. Okay, there is this element of choice which is coming, as I was saying, with the shifter energy. Like, yeah, you're doing everything, but then at the same time it's exhausting you. So maybe do less a bit and rest a little more, because this is what you need at this particular moment. Okay, so my dear Sagittarius, that was it for your reading. If you like this video, to give this video a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe for more videos like this. And if you enjoy pick a pile readings, then I have a pick a card reading up on my other channel for the month of April, so feel free to check that out, and I'll have linked that in the description below. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you the next time. Bye. Hello my dear Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising. So for you, we have the Mentor, we have Love, isn't that amazing? We have Passion, and we have Illumination. Nice. And of course we also have 3 tarot cards for you, which is the 3 of Wands, Page of Pentacles and the Chariot. Okay, so what I'm getting for you right here from all the cards which are here is that you have actually started moving forward in a new direction. There is a decision which you have taken, or maybe for some of you it could also be that you have started a new thing, or you are at a new place and you're starting something new, or there is this new thing which you're working upon, and there's this energy of newness. You see how even in the Wands there is this growth happening. So yeah, there is this energy of newness, and I see you putting your energy and putting your hopes and desires and passions into this thing, because this for right now, this for this particular stage of your life, this is the thing for you. Okay, this is what you are doing with your energy right now, and in the month of April there is definitely there is definitely a focus on that. And what I feel is that, you know, right now spirit itself is guiding you. Spirit itself is guiding you towards the path which you need to take. So it could suddenly be that, you know, the path became so much clearer for you. The path is like, it's illuminated, and all of a sudden you're like, wow, right? The path has become so clear for you, and like there are no clouds on the surface, and the path is in full view of you, and you know, like, this is the path which I'm walking, this is the path which I need to walk towards in order to get the dreams, and this is where my dreams, my hopes and desires lie. This is what is going to bring me the fulfillment, is what I'm feeling for you here, my dear Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising. So also this thing is something which really calls to your heart. This is your heart's desires, this is your heart's passion, this is your heart in a solid form. So whatever this thing is which you're working on, whatever this new direction is which you have been pulled to walk upon, is that path is being guided from your heart. That path is the expression of your heart, and your heart has actually come out. I mean, like, that path, your heart let you down to this path. So for some of you it could even be you doing those things for your love. Maybe you have to be with your loved one, and that is why you're doing this thing, that is why you're moving to a new place. But this energy of newness, of passion, this energy, this thing which you're headed towards, that obviously is something which you're doing with a lot of love. That is your heart's desire which is coming out here, but it's also something which you're really passionate about. Okay, and you can see that, like, the Page of Pentacles doesn't know what is going to be the outcome of you walking that particular path. Like, yes, you have headed a particular path, but the Page of Pentacles is still hasn't still gone through life much. Like, it's still a new path. Like, yeah, it's, yeah, you might have wisened up with over the years, and also my dear Capricorns is almost like you're born wise. So it's almost like, while you might be wise and all that, but at the same time, this is a new path which you're walking, maybe for the second or third time. But this is, you are doing this thing in a very new way, and at the same time you're very passionate about this thing. So which is why, even though you're still new to this field, you're still new to this thing, because you're so passionate about it, right? Because you're so passionate about it, that is why it is actually going to work. That is why it is actually working, because yes, because your passion, your desires, your hopes, your dreams are all guiding you towards this thing. Okay, and again, as I said, like, you have the energy, the spirit guides sorry, your spirit guides are acting as your mentor now. The spirit itself is guiding you to this path, and your path has become so much clearer to you right now. Like, you're no longer confused about the direction which you need to walk upon, and I see you going forward in this new direction with determination, with passion, and with the drive, and with that singular focus, and you are actually going to achieve your dreams. So this is something new which is coming to you in the month of April. Like, this might not be completely new, but then suddenly you have that drive, you have that passion, you have that faith in your own abilities and yourself and in the universe, that yes, if I want to make it work, it is working for me, because I'm going to put all my energy into this thing. So this thing has to work for me. So yeah, that is the message which I'm getting for you, my dear Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If it resonated, do give this video a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe for more videos like this. And I'm so excited for you, my dear Capricorns, because this month is huge for you. Okay, and if you enjoy pick a pile readings, then I have a April pick a card reading up on my other channel, and I'll have linked that video in my description below. So do check it out if you feel called to do so. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you the next time. Bye. Hello, my dear Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your reading. So you have the card of Kairos. You have ideation. You have disruption and faith. I mean, it makes sense with everything which has been happening in your sign. Pluto just entered your sign, and it's going to stay there for the next 20 years. And this is not meant to scare you. I mean, I don't mean to scare you by this, but Pluto is the planet of transformations. It's a planet which causes transformations and letting go of what we no longer need, so that we can transform, so that the new can be brought into the world. And Pluto in your sign is obviously going to bring up a lot of things which we need to let go of, and that cannot be comfortable. But sorry, but before we proceed any further, I would actually like to pull the book for you and read this card out to you, because I feel I just need to. Okay, so yeah, we have Kairos, mythic time, synchronicity, and it says, we have all had the experiences of timelessness, of life beyond the ticking of the clock. It may be felt as it may be felt as time standing still, slow motion, or losing track of time on a walk or a lovely conversation. This is known as mythic time, and it is the territory of Kairos. This card suggests there is a secondary time continuum that goes beyond any earthly clocks and schedules. Within this non-linear realm, we access divine timing. A single moment ripens with auspiciousness, and our actions change the trajectory of our whole life. Time becomes a living thing that watches over us and tells us precisely when to speak or act. When this card appears, it's all about patience and precision. No clock can guide you. Wait for the rush of inner knowing, and not a moment longer. And it also says, compare the Greek words chronos and kairos. this will guide you to an understanding of logos and mythos. Interesting. And it says the word evil comes from the root unripe. Consider that everything has a time of ripeness. When it becomes a nourishing fruit, as when it becomes a nourishing fruit, sweet to the lips. Okay. Well, if you hear some noises in the background, it's just my kittens wreaking a havoc all over my room. But well, let's get into your reading. So again, so the reason why I wanted to read this card out to you was because it really talks about divine timing, definitely, and also about faith. Okay, knowing that the fruit will ripen, knowing that things will materialize at their perfect timing. Like no matter how much we want to make something work, before it's actually in divine time, like before actually the time is due, things won't work. Things something or the other keeps on going wrong. I mean, you would have faced that multiple times in your life. It's like when you're trying to get from point A to point B at a particular moment in your life, and then everything becomes so much difficult to go from point A to B, and it's like life is just diverting you towards point C and D and F and Z, and it's all crazy and everything. But that's the way of life, okay? You see how even in this card, this line, yeah, this is a parallel line, but if you're on this line, there is a disruption. So what spirit is really telling you is that you have to get into alignment. And yeah, Pluto is going to be in your sign for a while, so get used to this feeling. Get used to this feeling of disruption, of not feeling centered, of not feeling calm and peaceful, because what Pluto is doing in your sign is obviously bringing up the things which you need to face, because it's only in bringing those up, it's only in shaking the tower, it's only in cleaning those dusty corners of our room that we find what we were actually hiding or what we were actually storing there, and maybe we don't even need those things, right? Often we store something which we think we might need, and we put them in boxes and store them in some corner or at the storage or whatever. And then after 2 or 3 years, you're suddenly cleaning your room and you're cleaning the space, and you check what's in the box, and then that thing comes out. It could be an old diary, it could be anything, literally. It could even be a bracelet. I don't know why that's coming to my mind, but it is coming to my mind. So it can even be a bracelet or something which we thought we will require, but then obviously in the 2 or 5 years which has passed since our storing of that thing there, it didn't make like we were never once reminded of that thing. We were never once reminded or had a feeling that we need to find that thing, and it's in those moments that you decide, why are you even storing those things at the first time? Why are you even storing those things in the first place? Do you really need those things, or is it more because of it, for you have a sort of attachment with that thing? And even that is okay, but you have to accept that. But what spirit is telling you here is that all the restlessness which you are feeling, because you're trying to go from point A to point B maybe, and life is just not working in the way which you planned it to work, is because there might be something else which you need to look at now. Okay, there's just something else which you need to do now, and rest assured that you will come back to exactly this place if this is what you need. Yeah, this is definitely you're definitely going to come back to this place, and you're definitely going to be able to reach from point A to point B, but it's not just yet. First you have to go through point D, E and Z, and then come back to point A in order to go to point B. And have faith in your own divine intuition, in your divine timing, that things are going to work out for you. But first, if you have to tend to some other things, well, that is what you have to do, and we can only put it off for so long. Okay, my dear Aquarius, so that was the message which was coming for you. And at the end of the day, remember that everything is fine. Things might look that they are not fine, things might look like everything is going crazy and that the universe is breaking apart and nothing is working in our life, but universe is telling you that everything is fine. Those feeling of being trapped, those feeling that nothing is working out, is just in our head. It's because we are overthinking. It's because we are putting our energies where we don't need to put as much of our energy. So it's time to look into what you need to put your energy into and let go of where you don't need your energy in. Okay, so that, my dear Aquarius, was the reading for you for the energies for the month ahead, for the month of April. If you enjoy pick a card readings, I do have another pick a card video which is up on my other channel, and I'll be linking that video in the description below. So if you feel called to do so, be sure to check that out. And thank you for watching. If you like this video, do give this video a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe for more videos like this. And hopefully I'll see you the next time. Bye. Wishing you a great month ahead. Hello my dear Pisces, welcome to your reading. So you have the healer archetype for the month ahead. You have comfort, you have pain, comfort, and you have peace. Well, what an odd mix of cards. And you have the Knight of Cups, you have the Justice, you have the Page of Wands. And what I'm feeling for you is that, you know, in this month, in the month of April, you are actually going to go through a lot of healing. Okay, a lot of healing is coming to you, a lot of healing is happening to you. And it's actually reminding me of the, well, not important, Saturn is in your sign right now, so obviously that is going to bring up a lot of pain, that is going to bring up a lot of discomfort. But what Spirit is telling you is that to follow your feelings. Okay, follow where your feelings are leading you to, because they are actually guiding you, because they are actually guiding you to the path that you need to follow, that your feelings are actually working as your guidance at this particular time. Okay, that's what the Knight of Cups is telling you here. I definitely feel like a lot of growth is also happening. Yes, Saturn is going to bring up a lot of those pain and anxieties and things which are not working in our life right now, based on wherever Saturn is in your life, in your chart. I'm sorry, yeah, based on wherever Saturn is in your chart. But then I feel like because you're going through those paths, yeah, because you're going through those paths, actual healing is actually happening because you're going through those paths. It's only in looking into, and that's what I always say, like if we don't acknowledge our wounds and our cuts and maybe bruises, like they will just get worse, right? Like if we have a bleeding knee and we are trying to run and we're trying to win a race, it's not going to be that effective, because first of all we are bleeding, so obviously our speed is going to be hampered in a race, and we are not going to win the race, and we might not even be able to finish it. So it's only when we look into the face of the pain that we are actually able to reach a point where we can do justice to it, right? Where we can actually tend to our wounds and bring healing into it, bring peace into it. And it's so amazing that you got the peace card as well, because it is really reassuring that yes, some things, some parts which are coming up, they are actually uncomfortable. They are actually, what Saturn is doing is actually taking you out of your comfort zone, which is what I wanted to say, but then I forgot to say, but then I remember to say it now. So Saturn is taking out of your comfort zone right now. A lot of things, it's bringing up a lot of things right now for you. So obviously it's going to be painful and it's going to be uncomfortable and everything, and annoying. Like, why do we even have to go through those things again? But then whatever's coming out, it just means that those things were not resolved in the first place. Okay, and it's only through looking into them, and it's only by looking into them and at them will we be able to tend to our wounds and ask ourselves, like, why are we still being wounded there? Why does it still hurt? Like, I thought I was over that thing like 10 years ago. Why is it still hurting? Like, why does that still hurt? Why does that memory still hurt? And it's just because if it hurts, it means that it was there. It was hiding underneath the surface. We were not acknowledging it. But if it hurts, which means that it was still not healed. It has still not been healed, and it is still causing more and more harm to us, because the energy of pain is not so nice. Okay, the energy of pain is obviously going to bring in more pain, and with time the pain just worsens, and then it might even become a knee ache, right? joint pains and stuff like that. But that's a topic for an entirely different time. But what Saturn is telling you, sorry, what your spirit guides are telling you is that in the month of April, some things might be painful. You might be asked to look into some painful things in your own life, some painful parts, some things which just hurt. But what spirit is telling you is that it's also a great time to actually heal those wounds, okay? To figure out how to heal those wounds, because honestly, this is just preparing you for the next stage of your life. And I don't mean to say that the next stage of your life is going to be something very devastating, no, but I feel like you have a very incredible role of a healer in your own life. Okay, now it might not resonate with all my Pisces who might be watching this video, but it's definitely for some, which is why this message is coming through. All the pain which is coming up, it's because, and actually for all the Pisceans, okay, because we might not acknowledge it, but all of us, each one of us, become a healer for someone or the other, right? It might not be the traditional healing, might not be the traditional service, but then we are listening to our friends go on about how difficult their life is, and we are trying to give them guidance, and we are hoping for the best for them, and we are trying to heal them. And I'm not saying that that is the best thing, and that we should go and talk to our friends, or provide that psychotherapy to our friends or therapy to our friends. But I'm a pranic healer, so psychotherapy just comes up anyway. So I was just saying, like, all of us, we play the role of a healer in our life, and each one of us have to play that role. But it's only when you go through the pain in your own in your own life, will you be able to understand the pain which some other people are going through. And honestly, like, you are going to experience so much of peace, and that in the near future I also see you bringing that peace to other people, because you have known this peace, because you are able to go through the pain and heal your own wounds. You're also able to guide your friends, guide others who might come to you for guidance, because my dear Pisceans, it's also true that you are a very intuitive sign, okay? People are just drawn to you. People know that you have great intuition, and you just have great psychic powers as well. So now, without causing offense to anyone, what I'm saying, that you are very spiritual, okay, and that you actually are playing a bigger role in this world than you might think that you are, okay. And so while some things might be difficult, but they're also necessary, because it's only when we tend to our wounds will they be able to heal, okay. So my dear Pisceans, tend to your wounds, look at the things which are uncomfortable, face the things which are uncomfortable. Obviously, if something hurts too bad, definitely consult a therapist, consult a doctor if that's what you think you need. Consult, take the help of others, because you definitely have a more divine role to play in this world. Wow. Because you know what this page of, okay, let me just touch on that since I brought it up. What this page of wands is telling me is that right now you're just being prepared for the next stage of your life, which is what I was saying. And my kitten is crying out there. I'll go tend to her in a bit. But yeah, the page of wands is telling me that you have a bigger role, you have a bigger purpose in this world, and part of it is to bring healing to other people. Part of it is bringing peace to people who don't know how to get there, who don't know how to attain that peace. Now obviously all of you will have your own individual ways of finding that peace, of finding that inner knowing, of finding that guidance within, which you are also able to lend to others. It's all going to be different for everyone, but it's because it's there and it is being activated right now, which is why you're having to go through all that. Because only when you go through all that will you be able to come out on the other side and provide that also to other people. Okay, so my dear Pisceans, that was your reading for the month of April. If you like this video, oh, and if you like pick a card readings, or if you enjoy them, I do have a pick a card reading for the month of April up on my other channel, and I'll be linking that video in the description below, so feel free to check that out. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, do give this video a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you the next time. Bye.